Hi everybody, it's Cindy. Today is August 23rd, 2011. It's probably like 3 in the morning, so it's probably no, it is August 24th. Not probably. First, I want to start off by apologizing to everybody. Saying I'm so sorry that I haven't been on. I can't do this. I'm just looking at myself, just seeing how fat I am. Just having a moment. Okay. I want to thank everybody for sending me personal messages, leaving me comments, asking where I am, how I am, if I'm okay. I want to thank everybody for that. You can tell I'm like screwed up, right? I am so sorry I haven't been on. It's been like 2.5 months. And, you know, like Murphy's Law, anything that could go wrong will, or something like that. Well, it has happened to me again, once again. And I don't know, it's been a bad 2.5 months. That's why I haven't been on. I don't feel like I could talk. I don't know. Okay, let me start with my weight. I weighed in yesterday. I didn't weigh today. I weighed 3 times yesterday, and it was 292, 289, and 285, or 285, 289, 3 times. Anyway, that's not in the order. It was all different weights. So my last video I was at 272 or something like that. And that was exciting for me because I was getting down there and I was going lower and I felt good. And last month, I gotta say, like maybe a month and a week ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I got down to the 260s, and that was exciting. And that was very exciting because it was down, you know. And then I started gaining weight again. This freaking thyroid, and I don't know, it's like between my thyroid and other problems, compacted together. I'm sorry, like, I know this is like a screwed up video now. I don't even know what to say to you guys. There's just a lot of other problems going on that I can't talk about, but besides my thyroid and besides like other problems happening, I just didn't have it in me to come on and talk to you guys. And I was thinking about leaving YouTube. Now, I would have never left and not said goodbye, but I was thinking about it. I was debating it and debating it and debating it, and then I talked to a few people and that helped me a little bit. And then I was watching a video by Exit Melanie. I couldn't tell you right now at this time because I'm so tired what it was about. She has really good videos. So thank you, Melanie. I don't know, she said something like, and I knew she said this in the past to me a few times, that she, you know, had thyroid problems or whatever, but that she doesn't have a thyroid because she basically had the problems and she had to take the radioactive capsule and it killed it, and that's why she loses so slow. And she had mentioned that, and I was like, I have thyroid problems. I still have a thyroid though. She doesn't have a thyroid and she's still losing weight. Albeit at the turtle pace like she always says, but she's still losing weight, and that gave me hope. And I was like, you know what, I gotta like keep going on, you know, I gotta do this. I don't even like know what to say to you people. I feel like an ass. Let's see. So anyway, I gained weight. I got down to the 260s, and then it just started happening again. Like one day, 5 pounds. Another day, 2 pounds. Another day, 3 pounds. And it just kept going up and up and up. And I know it was water. And I was feeling it like in my legs and my calves and my hands. I mean, I had rings that wouldn't fit me again, and yeah, so wow, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this video up, and I don't even know if I'm talking to myself. Anyway, I didn't want to make videos because I didn't want to be the woe is me girl. I didn't want to come on and be like, oh, this is... Every video I would have made would have been bad, because it would have just been me saying I'm gaining weight again and I can't help it. And basically a month into gaining the weight, I stopped exercising, and that was a huge mistake because I was like a Zumba fanatic, and I was always on the treadmill, and I love Zumba so much. I can't tell you how much I love Zumba. I have a love for Zumba. But I stopped. I just stopped. I don't know. I went into this funk. There was a few other elements that got me into the funk. I don't know. A few things happened on top of that. There's this clothing store that I go to once in a while that I think maybe a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, they carry normal sizes too. One side of the store used to be normal, one side used to be plus, and the plus size door always used to be locked, and you'd have to go in through the normal size. And I would go into the normal size forever, you know, like walk into the normal size people's clothes and I'd look at all the clothes and be like, wow, how cute, wish I could wear that, right? And then I'd have to go over to the plus size and just like get whatever they had, or look or not, or you know what I mean. But had to choose from that instead of seeing like the really super cute clothes on the normal people side. So last year, or no, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, they decided to make clothing to fit all sizes. So now they didn't have to make like just plus size clothes or normal size. Like they made like one, you know, like say a pattern, and they made it for all sizes. And they mixed the store together. And for the first time ever, it felt good to walk into a store and not be categorized, I don't know, as fat or fat and skinny. It just, they mixed the store. This is gonna make me cry. This is so stupid, right? But anyway, they mixed the store, and you could find whatever you wanted in the whole entire store in your size, you know. Small, medium, large, extra large, 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X, right? And I thought it was awesome because not that it didn't make me fat anymore, but it made me a person. Just a person. No better, no worse than anyone else. Just a person. I was just a normal person shopping for clothes, and I could look at any piece of clothing in that store, and if I liked it, I could find my size. Well, I remember being asked if I had liked the store, and I really did, and I remember them telling me that a lot of people hated the store that way. And they didn't tell me anything back then. They were like, oh, people hate it. They said they're never going to shop here again. So, I don't know, time went on, a year and a half, and I go into the store last month, and I see a shirt that's really cute, and I walk up to it, and there's no size that would fit me. There's like small, medium, large, whatever. So I go, oh well, they don't have my size, right? And they walk to another shirt, and really cute again, and don't have my size. And they go to another shirt and they don't have my size, but then I'm realizing they don't have any big sizes. So I'm like, whoa. And I realized that the store was separate again. So of course I walk over to the plus size, and I was a little upset about it. And I didn't know how to feel, actually. I didn't feel like a person anymore. Not like a person, but I didn't feel, I felt, I don't know what the word is that I felt, but I felt sad, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I just did. And I don't know, I just felt bad. I felt bad, and I had one of the girls who works there always talks to me, and she was like, I was like, oh, I'm like, you know, they switched the store back. She goes, yeah, she said a lot of people complained. She's like, we lost a lot of business. Now, this is a store that's in like very many states, okay? They have them everywhere, apparently. And she said a lot of people complained they lost a lot of business. And then she proceeded to tell me that the majority of the people who complained were the skinny people. They did not feel comfortable buying clothes that they could see that had 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X. They didn't feel comfortable, so they didn't want to shop there because they felt it was a plus size store. Even though it had small, medium, large, extra large, they didn't feel comfortable. And I was like kind of surprised by that. And I don't know, I was just surprised. So I was talking to my mom, and I was telling her, I was like, yeah, you know, I went into so-and-so. I don't want to promote the store because I'm pissed at the store. I went into, you know, the store, and, you know, they segregated the clothes now, and now I gotta shop in the plus size again. And my mom turned around, she's like, wow. She's like, that's like discrimination. She goes, I'm sorry, Cindy. And I was like, discrimination? She's like, yeah. She's like, the thin people didn't want to shop in a fat, you know, store. Like, I don't know. And I didn't think of it that way, and maybe she's right a little bit. And I said to her, because my mom weighs like 105 pounds, I said, do you feel funny buying clothes that, like, if you see like big sizes, like you wouldn't want to wear it just because like a fat person could wear it too, you know, like, and she said no, but my mom's like the sweetest person in the world, so she's like, no. I don't know. And then I was having a conversation with somebody in a store, and they said, oh yeah, so-and-so is basically segregated again, you know, the fat side, the thin side. And then a woman who I didn't know kind of butted in on our conversation. She said, oh, they changed back, and she was thin, and she wasn't really talking to me, she was talking to my friend. And she was like, yeah, they changed back. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna start shopping there again. She's like, I hated it when you could buy plus size. Meanwhile, I'm there, I'm obviously a plus size person, you know. She's like, I hated it. She goes, in fact, I stopped shopping there. She goes, I felt very uneasy seeing that somebody fat could wear the same kind of clothes as me. And I'm like just looking at her like, I don't know, I feel like society makes us, I'm not going to say us, I'm going to say me. Society makes me feel bad about myself. Like, they push me to feel bad about myself. I don't know. They just do. I don't know. I had another conversation about the BMI chart with somebody, and I told them the weight that I want it to be, and she told me, well, you're still going to be fat. And I was like, why would I still be fat? I'd be thinner than I am now, and I'd be happier than I am now. And she's like, oh, but the chart, you know, you'd still be overweight and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I don't give a crap about that. I'm like, and this is no offense to any of you. I'm talking about me, okay? Because I know a lot of you, I've seen a lot of videos, like everybody wants to be in like the normal weight and not in the overweight or not in the obese. I just had a conversation with this person, like, who made up that chart? Was that chart like, I don't know, did God make the chart? Was that like written in stone, like this is what you should be? No. A person or a board of people or doctors or dietitians or politicians, who the hell knows who made up those charts, sat down and said, this is what I think people should weigh, right? This is what I think. And it's sad because they put this like stigma on us to be like these certain weights. I don't know, and people want to follow this. And I told my friend, I was like, I don't care about that chart. Why can't I be happy if I want to be freaking 160 pounds or if I want to be 200 pounds? You know, like, why should that make me feel bad about myself because some chart says that I should be some weight when I'm happy with myself? And I was telling my mom about that, and she was saying, I think she was 145 pounds at her highest weight ever in her life. And the doctor told her, this is back in the early 80s, that she should weigh 120 pounds. And she said, like, she felt so bad about herself because she didn't weigh 120 pounds and she didn't want to go out in public and she didn't want to go to the beach. And I never like knew this stuff about her because we lived by the water, and I grew up basically on a boat, and I grew up at the beach. And my mom, who was like gorgeous like forever, like felt always so bad about herself because a freaking doctor told her that the chart should say that she should weigh, you know, this much. And it's just crazy how that could happen to us. My video is going over. I'll talk to you guys another day. I'm so sorry, and I love you all, and thank you. And if you got through all my ranting and rambling, thank you. I know it's a screwed up video. I'm like crazy today, but bye.